Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, your boy Corey, aka Crasher, here with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this video here. Okay, so in my previous video, we ended up getting ourselves a bombshell of a trailer, and the purpose of this video is to go through the details, discuss them, react to them, things like that. So without further ado, guys, we got quite a bit to get into, so let's go ahead and let's begin. Synchronize with Pokemon and explore your surroundings. Once you progress far enough in your adventure in the Hidden Treasure of Area 0 Part 2 at the Indigo Disc, you'll be able to use a device called the Synchro Machine to see the world through the eyes of your Pokemon. While synchronized with one of your Pokemon, you'll be able to move them around and have them battle wild Pokemon, a fresh new way to play the game. It appears that this device is still a prototype. You'll be able to use it once you help a scientist in the terrarium with her research. You can also use the Synchro Machine when playing via the Union Circle, so you and your friends can experience the world of Pokemon together in a brand new way. Now this right here sounds like a really freaking awesome feature, but one of the questions I have when it comes to this feature would be the accessibility. Is this accessible to any and all Pokemon in the game regardless? Or is this only reserved for a certain selection of Pokemon, so like starter Pokemon or like the Pikachu clones or something like that? I'm really hoping that this feature here is open to all Pokemon. That would be freaking cool. New information about Blueberry Academy's League Club. Here are some fresh details on the League Club, which you'll join at Blueberry Academy. Complete some BBQs. Life at Blueberry Academy includes extracurricular activities called Blueberry Quests, or BBQs for short. BBQs are assigned out to students by the school, and completing them will earn you Blueberry Points, or BP, a currency used at the Academy. You can use BP in places such as the school store or cafeteria, but that's not all. After joining the League Club, you'll be able to use BP to do things like add features to the club room or invite other trainers you know to the Academy. What's more, you'll be able to take on group quests with your friends, which may task you with things like searching for Ditto that have transformed into blocks and hidden themselves around the terrarium. Have fun with your friends as you overcome challenging missions together. Trading Pokemon. After you talk with special coaches a few times, they'll offer to trade Pokemon with you. The Pokemon they trade you will have a ribbon appearing for the first time in the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the Partner Ribbon. If you have a Pokemon wear this ribbon, it will be bestowed with a title containing the name of its original trainer that will display when the Pokemon is sent into battle. Throwing styles. If you donate BP to Blueberry Academy's baseball club, you can change how you throw your Pokeballs. There are many throwing styles to learn. Find your favorite and spice up your Pokemon battles. Okay, so of all of the standouts here so far in this section, I gotta say, being able to trade with gym leaders stands out to me the most. There's just something about that, obtaining a gym leader's Pokemon, that rings a bell with me that is just like, okay, this is really freaking cool. And being able to change your throwing style as well, I mean, that is also really nifty. I mean, it's a small but really cool detail that they have added here in this DLC. Legendary Pokemon from throughout the series can join your team. During your adventures in the Hidden Treasure of Area 0 Part 2, the Indigo Disc, you can encounter certain legendary Pokemon from throughout the series. If you find one, you'll be able to battle it and add it to your team. In order to encounter these legendary Pokemon, first talk to Snacksworth at Blueberry Academy. If you've met certain conditions, you'll be able to get snacks from Snacksworth that let you encounter specific legendary Pokemon back in the Paldea region. Snacksworth will share his extensive knowledge of these legendary Pokemon with you, as well as tales of his heroic encounters with them. Why not listen to what he has to say? Note that you will only be able to meet Snacksworth after completing the main story of the Hidden Treasure of Area 0 Part 2, the Indigo Disc. To receive snacks that allow you to encounter these legendary Pokemon, you must complete Blueberry quests and report back to Snacksworth. BBQs can be undergone in the terrarium at Blueberry Academy. Now, the question and the hope that I'm sure a lot of shiny hunters have is if whether or not these legendary Pokemon can be encountered shiny. Please, for the love of God, do not shiny lock these legendary Pokemon, please! Unlock the power to fly with Koraidon or Miraidon. The legendary Pokemon Koraidon or Miraidon will gain the power to fly for the first time when you take on the Elite Trial set by Amaris of the BB League Elite Four. While at first this power is believed to just be temporarily imparted, it can apparently be made permanent, allowing Koraidon and Miraidon to fly at any time, but only once you made it far enough in your adventure. Fly wherever you please with your legendary Pokemon and enjoy the sense of freedom that only an open world can provide. Hey, you know what? Absolutely nothing wrong with unlocking more potential and more powers with the adorable Puppy Dragon legendary Pokemon Koraidon and the toy Puppy Dragon legendary Pokemon Miraidon. I am 100% down with that. Now this here is a big one. A yet undiscovered place within Area Zero? During your adventure in the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero Part 2, the Indigo Disc, you will return to Paldea and descend the Great Crater once more, visiting a yet undiscovered place within Area Zero. What exactly is the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, and what is Terrapagos' hidden power? Discover the truth with your own eyes. Now, there are a lot of questions that I have when it comes to this part here especially, and one of the biggest questions actually stems from this image right here, where we have ourselves Kyrian on the top of the image above Terrapagos. Like, what on earth is all of this about here? Like, did something happen between the events of Part 1 and Part 2 that suddenly caused him to go through this, like, metamorphosis? Like, what is the story here? Is he good? Is he an anti-hero? Is he a bad guy? Like, what is happening here? Not to mention as well, we have this tunnel, that just looks so freaking cool. We have this crystallized tree. I don't know what that's all about there. I mean, there are many things about just this part right here that really truly excites me. We also have ourselves quite a few events and distributions to go over, starting off with the distribution of a shiny Lucario with the moves Flash Cannon, Aura Sphere, Bullet Punch, and Ice Punch with the code ShinyBuddy, and it runs until January 3rd, 2024. We then have ourselves a Darkrai distribution. It has access to the moves Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater, and has the code New Moon is coming. It runs until December 21st. We also have ourselves an announcement for the next Terra Raid Battle event, and it revolves around the legendary Pokemon Dialga and Palkia. Dialga is exclusive to Scarlet, whereas Palkia is exclusive to Violet. These can be found in 5-star raids, and you can only catch one per save file. This event will run on December 8th through December 21st. And also, we have ourselves a mass outbreak event that revolves around Flabebe, Litwick, and Milcery. Flabebe can be found in Paldea, Litwick can be found in Kitakami, and Milcery can be found in the Terrarium from December 14th, and this event will run on December 8th through December 21st. And on top of all of that, ladies and gentlemen, we also have ourselves, starting on December 14th, a Master Ball distribution that you can get from Mystery Gift. This will run from December 14th through January 3rd, 2024. Woo! Okay, that right there was a lot to go through, and man, let me tell you, there is a lot of content to look forward to. Aside from Part 2 of the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, that being the Indigo Disc, which I'm really excited for, there's events, there's distributions, like, it is just absolute insanity, the amount of news that was released here. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, what are your guys' thoughts and opinions about what we discussed here in today's video? What stands out to you guys the most? I can't wait to hear from you amazing legends in the comments down below. And that's it for the video, ladies and gentlemen, so I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing, and especially comment your thoughts down below, because I love hearing from you guys. Always have, that will never ever change. So thanks again for watching, have yourself a fantastic day or night depending on your time zone, and I'll see you guys in the next one.